Hola, Gringos y Gringos, and welcome to
Gringos Are Us.
Expats with a Plan.
I'm Mark.
I'm Gina.
This week, our first impressions and our stunning Airbnb here in Puebla. Coming up next.
And welcome back. Yes, today's video is on our Airbnb here in Puebla City, and it's a big city.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of San Luis Potosí in some respects, but size-wise, I think it's very on par with like Oaxaca.
I think so. It's just a different vibe.
Yeah.
Different kind of building structure. This Airbnb that we're about to show you, well, let's just be honest, it's an expensive one. However, I was able to confirm with our host exactly what one would anticipate for rent if one was going to rent an apartment condo of this quality in Centro in Puebla.
It's the first time we've been in a departamento. I mean, we've
Truly.
had condos before, but this is the first time that we've been in inside access only, and weren't quite sure what we were going to expect out of this, but turned out pretty good. I mean,
for real. So let's take you on the tour, and we'll come back to discuss the departamento and our initial impressions of Puebla. Welcome back. It's a pretty nice looking place, right?
The only downside, no bathroom on the bottom floor. You got to go up the stairs.
Oh, well, that's a problem for him.
When you got to go, you got to go up the stairs. So
I have to say, this is one of the nicest Airbnbs that we have stayed at, as far as it being in a city, quality furniture, stylish, very good internet. We virtually have nothing else that we have to be concerned about. The housekeeping is paid for.
included. Yep.
It's included because we stayed for at least a month. They even include get a phone replacement. So we don't even have to worry about the water. Our host has been very, very proactive. He gave us lots of suggestions of things to see, places to go, even places to shop for groceries.
And the concierge here, Mario, has been top notch. I mean, checks on us and is like everything good, you know. So that has been very enjoyable. I would put this on a par with the one in Tulum.
Yeah.
I mean, that would, if I had to put two that were.
Except that in this one, the bed's comfortable for me. And in Tulum, I couldn't sleep in it. We're the opposite here. He's having trouble on. It's a memory foam mattress, which I love, on a platform bed. It's only queen size, so we are a little snugged up.
Yeah.
Normally we do king, but for whatever reason, the memory foam is not working with him. And we used to live in the U.S. for 10 years, we had a memory foam mattress.
Don't ask me. It just.
Maybe the firmness is a little more than his shoulder can take right now.
Yeah, they're barking at me. I can last till about 2 a.m, and then it's like, I got to go hit the sofa.
Yeah, and then he's on a sofa. So his sleep's been a little interrupted. And okay, and let's just say this. We're in the city. Boy, we hear everything. We hear everything.
2 a.m, you hear nothing.
No, the place is a ghost town in the middle of the night. It's amazing. But up until midnight or 1 a.m., especially on the weekends, we hear concerts. We hear people singing, people having a good time, laughter. We are in the city, so we hear honking horns. Sirens. Yeah.
The occasional helicopter going above.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just normal big city noises that you're going to hear.
Big city life, man. Although it doesn't feel like big city. Like, it doesn't feel like Pittsburgh. It doesn't feel like Manhattan or Charlotte. No, it doesn't feel like any of that. It feels like it's smaller. Maybe because maybe the buildings seem like they're not as tall. I don't know, but it's a city.
Well, I think the other part of it that gives us a removed feeling is the fact that this one is not street front.
No, it is not.
We are removed from the street by a good little distance, probably 30 feet or so. And so we have to actually go in. And then in our garden area, it's all, as you can see, there's walls everywhere.
Yeah.
So you really do feel isolated as far as when you're in the lower level. You go up a level and you get the view of the cathedral and everything else, and you get that beautiful vista of downtown Puebla, central Puebla, and then you go to the roof and it gets even better because you can see Popo and the other volcanoes. So vista wise, it's hard to beat this and still have the feeling of nobody else is really on top of you.
I mean, I could honestly say I could live in an apartment like this in the location that we're in. It could totally happen. I could see it happening. But it is pricier than what we would normally want to pay. But in comparison to some major U.S. cities, not even close. Not even close. But, you know, this is a nice building. It's modern. I realized that the first departamento is the entire first floor. And then I think there might be another one on maybe No, that's it. Yeah, so there's one on the first floor, and then the remainder.
The two end units are have actually, I think, the 3 levels, because they actually go up, because we saw that they
Oh,
have
okay, true.
that access up to on the roof that is private.
Yes, roof access. Now there is a jacuzzi up there, a hot tub that would easily fit 4 people, but there's no water in it right now. And because this is an Airbnb, I'm sure that some of these units are probably people who actually do rent and live here. But I don't know. I don't know what the story is about the hot tub. I know that they're doing some work with the plants. They got plants all around upstairs that are being moved around, and the containers are being reworked. The view is amazing.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you have
You know,
views of the volcanoes. You got the views of
yeah,
Centro,
yeah.
and it's hard to beat that.
So I like this place, and I could definitely live in a place like this. Now, what about how we feel about Puebla? So, initial impressions to me is, for a city, I could tolerate this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very walkable. I mean, again, a lot like SLP. You can walk with no problem. You know, if we want to go down to the cigar store, it's 12 blocks and it's an easy walk. I
easy
mean,
walk. Everything's flat. The sidewalks are, I would guess, standard U.S. sizes. Some of them are a little bit wider. There is one thing I'm noticing here, though, and I mentioned this to Mark. I don't know if it's just a cultural thing or what. People will not move over to share the sidewalk for you. You know, there could be 2 or 3 people all walking in the line together, and me and Mark are single file trying to just take up one spot, and they just won't move. I don't know. They just don't move. I don't
now,
know.
one thing we have noticed is the ash in the air.
Oh, yes.
It's because I like to take my Spanish classes out here, which,
Mm-hmm.
if you're interested in Spanish classes, Expat Spanish is the way to go. We have a link down below for them. Get a discount. But I take my classes out here, and the other day I went up to show Gina, and I was like, look at this. I mean, it's covered in ash.
Yeah, I didn't believe him at first. He gave me this little piece of black speck. Now, I found some black specks on our bedding too, and I was like, oh, did we bring that here from another place? Is that a lizard turd? Is that a mouse turd? No, it was ash. And I noticed just a couple days ago, I keep some windows open. They're screened, but I keep the air flowing in the loft where I'm working. And I ran my hand across my keyboard, grit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't even see it, but you can feel it.
Yeah, I went to adjust my hat during class and could feel the grit on my hat, and was like, that's when I was like, all right, something's going on out here. And it's the ash that's in
Yes,
the
it
air.
is. Now, that does affect air quality, and for some people who are sensitive, that might be an issue. I'm not having an issue, but we are both suffering from stuffy sinuses from the air being dry. Very dry air. And I even get nosebleeds sometimes because of that. So, living in a place that has low humidity and having to deal with that, saline spray, body lotion, and drink plenty of water, folks.
Or Coke.
Or Coke in his case. He's going to get a kidney stone from this stuff. I think, though, initial impressions are very positive for Puebla. I really, really like it. But we are in Centro. We're not in the suburbs.
No.
We're not in any of the local surrounding barrios. We're in Centro. Centro does cost more, probably 3 times more than surrounding neighborhoods might cost. We went out to the mall. It's a very nice mall, I think.
Yeah, except just didn't have any place to get a
They didn't
haircut.
have any place to get a haircut. That's okay. We found a place to get a haircut in Centro. $9 right here. So, what's close to us? Lots of places to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of tiendas.
Yes.
There's even a bookstore that I want to go look at. Yeah.
3 of them.
3. Yeah. Of course, he found cigars hand rolled in the shop.
Yep.
So we went there a few times. Got haircut, obviously. There's Oxos nearby, or Oxos. We have not yet been to a Mercado, but that's coming up. This is just the initial.
First impressions.
Exactly. And we'll wrap up more of that in the end when we give our final.
Impressions.
Exactly.
Yes.
Anything else you'd like to add about the Airbnb or Puebla?
That's pretty much going to do it all for that.
Awesome. So we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe and give us a like up and share it with whoever you like.
Oh, well, I hope they like us.
Well, I hope you like
Yeah.
us. That's
So,
true.
Yeah.
But it does help our channel grow, so we do appreciate that support. We are Gringos Are Us.
Expats with the plan.
Remember, we're doing it. You can too.
And over there by the plant, there's some more videos you might want to check out.
Hasta la próxima.
I hope they don't leave.
Oh, God.